Welcome back to the cutting board. Today, I am once again on my best behavior because my mom is here. And my mom is going to be showing us how to make a gluten roast, a vegan gluten roast. So what are the ingredients that we're going to be using for this roast?
Okay, of course, for gluten roast we need gluten, flour, we need beans. I use red kidney beans here. We need some oil, which is canola oil or just regular. You can, for this recipe, use olive oil if you like. These are walnuts, some salt. This is chicken seasoning.
You can get the recipe for this seasoning so you can make it yourself right here.
Okay, some soy sauce, fresh garlic and fresh onion.
So what's our first step?
First step is to use this. We will put the gluten flour in here.
In a large mixing bowl.
And we can move that away. And then in the blender, we'll put all of these other ingredients. It all goes at the same time.
So how much of the beans do we have here?
We have 2 cups of beans. I'd say 2 1/4 cup of beans.
A little bit more than 2 cups of beans.
Yes. This is 2 tablespoons of oil. 1.5 tablespoon of chicken seasoning. I have 2 tablespoons of salt. That's to taste. 2 tablespoons of broth or soy sauce.
Liquid aminos or soy sauce?
Yes. I have, I'd say 4 good cloves of garlic. You can omit that if you don't like.
Now put it in, it's good.
I have 1 chopped big onion. That will go in. And I have a cup of walnuts.
So we've got all of our ingredients ready in the blender.
All we need now is some liquid, which is some water.
How much water?
Approximately 2 cups.
So we're going to put in some water. All of this?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
And right now you can blend it.
So on high, are we trying to puree this or just get it together?
This, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and blend this. We've got our gluten flour, we have our liquid mixture.
Yes.
So I pour it in.
Yes, you can pour it in, but we have to mix it very fast. That's the secret of this gluten, so it doesn't get all stuck together. So you can pour it in.
It is gluten flour, gluten glue.
Yeah, but we need to mix this with all the gluten flour. So,
so you'll mix all pour.
Once. Here we go. Just pour it all in. Good, thank you. All we have to do is this.
You're making sure there's no lumps?
Yes. You just have to do it very fast. It looks liquidy, but trust me, it's not. It gets all very thick.
And what are we going to do next?
The next, I need a baking dish. And we will put just a grease a little bit on the bottom so it doesn't stick.
So a little bit of oil?
Yes, a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick.
Brush the pan.
And we're just going to pour it in.
And the sides too?
Yes, please. So you can use the spatula and I will pour this.
All right.
Now this is one recipe for one dish. You can do this in the smaller dishes, and so you will have different shapes and everything else. Now, what we need to do now is just put it in the oven for about 40 minutes on 375.
So 375 for 40 minutes. We're going to put this in the oven, and then it's going to be ready to eat after that.
It will be ready to eat, or we can do a few things with it. We can show you after.
All right, so let's come back when this is done. So this is what the roast looks like when it's finished.
Yes. Let me cut you a piece to try. Okay. It's very nice and moist. And I will cut you 2 pieces because you've been a good boy. Okay.
Now, I like to eat it with mushroom gravy. We've got some mashed potatoes here, and I love putting mushroom gravy on it. You can get the recipe for this mushroom gravy right here. So I like this gravy, put that on top. Get just a little bit on the mashed potatoes too. And this is a dish that your family's gonna wanna eat. It looks great and It's really flavorful. I just got to confirm that now by trying it. The mushroom gravy, you've got that little bit of sponginess from the gluten flour that you were looking for. Put a little bit of potatoes on that too.
Okay.
That's delicious.
Good.
Mom,
I'm glad you like it.
thank you so much for showing us how to make this. Make this for your family at home. They're gonna love this just like our family did. And join us again on the cutting board for more great recipes just like this one.